sceptical, Jennifer, I'll come to you first because it's over your side, is because there are plenty of other countries that can supply these precursors, and also they show, although the Republicans make a lot of point about the border being open, a lot of this stuff comes through the borders in vehicles through legal entry points.
This is very true, and you know, it's like repeat itself. We went through the same situation with Chinese drywall, and it was impacting in a health way to many people with the illegal drugs on the street, utilizing the material from Chinese drywall. Now here we are with fentanyl and the manufacturing of it with other items. So the bottom line is that yes, we have fentanyl coming across our borders, whether it's straight through the northern or the southern. And the other issue is that it's very toxic and is lethal. And we need to shut the borders, at least have legal immigration coming through where people are documented and inspected, and also have for our law enforcement the right Narcans so that people that are impacted by this, we can save their lives.
It's also uniquely American, Lester. I was just looking at the issue on this side. We just don't have a fentanyl problem, fingers crossed, on this side. Barely 150 deaths reported in Europe from fentanyl in 2021.
Yes, and I think we need to thank our lucky stars for this. But it's quite interesting, Joe Biden talking to the Chinese President Xi Jinping about the supply of fentanyl, because dealing with supply might go some way to dealing with the overall problem, but it doesn't necessarily deal with the issue of demand. And the issue about fentanyl is not simply about the drug coming over illegally through borders, from China to Mexico and into the United States. It's also prescribed legally by doctors in America, and it's been over prescribed, and that's one of the issues that's been raised in relation to this drug, that it's actually being effectively pushed. And we know with the private healthcare system that exists in the United States, that there is an emphasis on making money. So I think we need to look at that as well as the issue of fentanyl and its component parts coming into the United States via Mexico.
Yeah, just very quickly, Jennifer, that's it, isn't it? It's a hangover from the opioid crisis, which was created by the big American pharmaceuticals.
Absolutely, and again, going back to the government policies, when critical mass hits, the lawmakers put a policy in place, and then they find some way around it, and now we're back to the same crisis again. So what we really need to do is to address where's the source of the problem, whether it's the pharmaceuticals, which we have laws that are in place around the country now to help to not overprescribe these medicines after surgeries and these painkillers to get attached to them and abuse them, but also the border crisis. If we know that we have this amount of fentanyl and other substances coming across in bulk, then we need to stop that at the river's edge.
Yeah. Okay, we'll leave that there. We'll get a short break. Around the world and across the UK, you're watching